If I told you that there is a long ongoing war that most people dismiss because it doesn't use guns or bombs, I'm talking about the gender war.
Why don't you just commit to one and choose to be faithful to her?
I'm just not wired that way.
I don't think women are mean enough, and unfortunately for us, out of survival, I don't think that we can be meaner.
Now, before we can understand why it has become such a problem today, we need to understand what a gender war actually is and why it even exists at all. Like most conflicts throughout history, it began with difference, escalated into division. The two sexes of our species are biologically distinct in small but meaningful ways. It's amazing how much a single chromosomal change leads to so much combined differences. These differences combined with social structures once led to one sex holding overwhelming power over the other. For centuries, this resulted in oppression, often justified by physical strength, tradition, or survival needs. Civilizations thankfully evolved. Through the efforts of intelligent, courageous people, that imbalance began to close. Education expanded, rights improved. Men began to realize women were not merely caretakers or reproducers. Women began to understand that men were not just providers or tools. While stereotypes still existed, we were moving slowly towards mutual understanding. The gap was never narrower. Then came the internet. At first, its influence was limited, but everything with algorithm-driven social media, especially TikTok. TikTok didn't create the gender war, no, but it was weaponized to exacerbate it. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually like TikTok, but it is extremely good at amplifying conflicts, especially emotional conflicts, thanks to its tools like stitching, duets, comment wars, reaction comments. A small group of opportunists, modern extremists, feminists on one side, red pill ideologues on the other, realized this dangerous reality, one where anger sells. All they had to do was cherry-pick the worst behavior from one gender and present it as proof that the entire group was evil, and TikTok had all the tools at their disposal. They could duet and stitch a video without tagging the original creator and even have that duet duetted, making lies easier to spread as truth was easily buried. And the worst part, the algorithm actually rewarded them. Hate drives engagement, engagement drives visibility, visibility creates influence, and influence begets followers, a perfect business model. So the cycle began. A hot man post, rage bait post about a bad relationship, or basically no relationship at all. A hot woman responds with equal venom. Young, emotionally vulnerable viewers see this content and feel quite validated thanks to their hormone-driven day-to-day life. If so many people agree with me, I must be right. The ideology picks up, and just like that, accountability disappears. Resentment becomes some people's whole identity, and this couldn't have been a more perfect storm, as TikTok was the Gen Z/Gen Alpha platform. What started as personal pain turns into ideology, a cruel ideology. Over time, their contents become more extreme, more cruel, more dehumanizing, something almost cult-like, a fellowship built around shared pain and supposed shared hatred. TikTok's algorithm, like any good tool, doesn't care about the truth or nuance. It only does what it was created to do, to give viewers the most engaging videos possible. Soon, the users are trapped in echo chambers where every video reinforces the same message: the other gender is the enemy, spewing hate speech like war propaganda, leading to mass hysteria. Eventually, those viewers become creators themselves, spreading the same hate that once comforted them. And even when the original creators move on, either heal, mature, or quit, the damage remains. Dozens, sometimes thousands of followers continue the made-up war in their absence, leading to trends like man versus bear, dividing the community even more. the ick movement by strong feminists, and the well-trained misogyny-driven content by the males. And do you know the most dangerous part about this? Many of these soldiers don't really hate the opposite sex. They are sometimes hot, angry, confused set of people that will eventually learn to heal and move on. Other times they are manipulative, opportunistic individuals making money off the hate trend, which when the money begins to dry out, they leave the content as a whole. It is a war created for no reason than unstable emotions that fade over time. But then again, that's how most wars are, aren't they? The modern gender war isn't fueled by biology or history anymore. It is fueled by algorithm, profit, and unresolved trauma. And unless we recognize that, unless we refuse to let our worst moments be monetized by sadistic people, we risk letting a manufactured conflict poison real human connection. And with loneliness on a high rise, it's a good time for you to look back and think subjectively. And that's what I want to talk about today. It's my first time making this kind of content, but I had to let it out of me. So bear with me. If you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I might be making more of this in the future. I will see you in the next one. I'm out though.